reviews for Spider-Verse are out there. It's reviewing
Yeah.
well. You're gonna go watch it tomorrow, so
I will.
I
Yep,
guess
and I'll have a review out for
yep.
that for sure.
So we can expect a review for that. Um, the only thing that I want to touch on that, Joel, I don't know, and I want to get your opinion on this.
Mhm.
It's I don't know if you heard what happened to the Latin America dub for this movie.
No, I've not heard.
Okay. So I don't know who, made the final call on this, right? But a lot of people are up in arms about the Latin America Spanish dub because a lot of the characters, I would say like the majority of the characters in the movie, the people are going to be doing the dub are social media influencers and not voice actors. So a ton of like legendary voice actors, like the guys that did the dub for Dragon Ball Z and like all these guys, like and the I've said it before, the the Spanish dub, the Latin America dub for DBC is the best version of DBC,
Wow.
and including the Japanese, the is better than it's the best version in my opinion. So you got this guys out there saying, "Oh yeah, like they didn't even talk to us. They just bypassed voice actors and gave all these roles to influencers." So there's a few interviews out there. Again, guys that did voices for DBC, some other voice actors. Yeah, I'd say that their outrage and their negative feels about it. I can totally get behind that. I think it's do I don't there's no reason why you would need to bypass these guys, right, that have the experience and go for influencers, because people are gonna still go watch the movie. um I mean I totally agree with their point. Like I'm not against if you're an influencer, right, and you can voice act, that's fine, right? um like the best example I can give you is Jung Ye. Young, yeah, he's
Yeah.
done his YouTube channel since the Metal Gear Solid 5 days. It's like doing his YouTube channel for almost 10 years, if 10 years already. And I've been following him for a long, long time, and he eventually made it. He became a voice actor. Like he did uh, the priest in JoJo, and he's been working with other projects. He's done I think a couple games. So um, that's fine. If you worked your way up, right? That's awesome. But just Sony, if this is the case, right, of Sony coming out and saying, hey, instead of just hiring voice actors, we're just gonna give it to influencers, just because your influencers are gonna give us, people are gonna go watch the movie because their favorite influencers in the movie, then that's a problem. So how do you feel about that, man?
Yeah, I did not hear about this, but just hearing you explain to me on just that, my first initial reaction is it's not necessary for a movie. I don't think it's really necessary for any movie. I don't think it really helps any movie. But if just try and put my marketing hat on, like I don't think it's necessary at all for a movie like this that is tracking extremely well. Like if a movie's struggling, you start trying to bring in any sense of marketing, and influencers can carry the message for you for free. You pay them for one thing, and then they're just gonna keep talking about it, positively because they're a part of it. Um, like that's just kind of the way it goes. But this movie doesn't need that. This movie already has great word of mouth, having extremely talented voice actors for a movie that, let's be fair, its predecessor was nominated, and there's a very strong chance that we've not seen it yet. Tomorrow I'll see it. And this very well could be nominated as well for Best Animated Picture. Wouldn't you want to make sure that you have I'm not saying that these people aren't talented, the influencers, but wouldn't you want to have some industry names attached to it in every aspect, from the editing, from the designing to the voice talent to every aspect? I would think you'd want to make sure you don't take any shortcuts here. You spend the money where you need to.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not a jab at the influencers, but I don't think a project like this needs it. Like we're gonna talk about the Flash here in a little bit, but like a movie like that needs to have influencers talking about it because it's tracking horribly.
Yeah.
Like this is not the situation here, and the talent saying that they never got asked. I I was
Yo,
like,
so,
Obed,
so like going back right now, right? I'm
yeah,
scrolling. I found I because I've been scrolling through articles, but I did find another
sure,
article from Mexico right now. The like they're going like full on, dude. It's like even Miles is an influencer. Like
strange.
he's not a voice actor.
So do you want the job, Obed?
Which job? I'm not an influencer. I can't even
Come on.
I can't even influence myself. It's like, do I need this? Probably don't. You
For
probably
the right
don't.
price.
You probably don't need it for the right price.
I'm missing.
Do I need
Call
to
Sonny.
spend money on this?
Uh,
Probably not. But should I though?
Obed's got a great mic. He's got a great voice, and
Hey, go for a great voice. Look at that. It's like
yeah,
great
man.
mic. It's like Mike was a gift.
Just lock
The
that door
OG,
in and start reading
OG,
lines, man.
OG Mike is there. Yeah, I can make a little sound booth, right? A little like audio booth, so I don't get any echo or anything. But dude,
Call him, Sony.
honestly,
Call him.
it's like it's fun. You know, now that you mention it, right? Because I play around with my daughter a lot, and I do a lot of voices for her, right?
Yeah,
And a lot of like
sure.
cartoon characters and Mario
Yeah.
characters and whatnot. And she's like, "How can you do so many voices?" And I was like, I don't know. Maybe I should give it a try. Who knows? Put
Oh,
a
there
demo
you go,
tape out
man.
there.
Do it. Do it.
The Noah Time channel.
I will support this.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, when you're
Like,
talking about like veteran, like industry guys that have been doing dubs for many years, like this guy's in Mexico, they're getting overlooked just because these guys have like TikTok followers. It's kind of cringe, man.